Alrighty, Darren, you're going to hear on behalf of the NCAA following Game 3 of the 2023 NCAA Baseball Championships here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. From left to right, joined by Jacob Ference, head coach Troy Brohawn, and Todd Hendrix, all from Salisbury. So, Coach, this isn't your first rodeo here. Just give us a little bit of general statement on the game.
Yeah, I mean, tip your hats to those guys. I mean, they played phenomenal baseball. We talk about setting a tone with the pitching staff, and then we talk about setting a tone, that first AB, and they kind of did that to us tonight. Their pitcher was outstanding. He challenged you. He was aggressive, had some velo. We chased a few up in the zone, but for the most part, he was pretty dominant the entire way. And it's tough. I think we struck out 16 times, and you don't win too many games doing that. So tip your hat to those guys. There's a reason they call this a double elimination tournament. Somebody's got to take another one from us before they send us home, and our guys have a lot of experience being here, and I'm looking forward to the challenge tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll flip it right over to Will from Salisbury.
All right, Jake, your swing in the sixth inning, the two-run homer, the only runs that we got off of Sayers Collins today, the ETPU starting pitcher. What did you notice that was different from him from before the rain delay and after the rain delay?
He certainly didn't have as much command up in the zone, and I saw him leaving a couple pitches middle to hitters before me, so I kind of sat dead red when I got that pitch. I mean, I just saw it fly in the same situation. We were down a lot in the last game of our super regional, and I hit a bomb to spark it. So I was hoping we could do the same thing tonight, and it just didn't fall that way.
And what did you see from their reliever, Will Crofton, who came in and pitched the final two innings?
Good zip on his fastball. Had a good two-seam in on the hands of right-handers away from left. Had a slider, but I mean, he pretty much lived with his fastball low in the zone and just kind of had success with that.
And Todd, you came in for 2 1/3 scoreless innings at a really crucial moment in the game when it could have gotten away from the team. And this was your first time pitching in almost 2 months. So how did it feel to know that your coach and your team put the trust in you to keep the game within striking distance at that moment?
Oh yeah, obviously it felt really good to have Coach Brohawn and Coach Heenan and pretty much the whole coaching staff's kind of belief in me. I just tried to go out there and fill it up and keep the score where it was.
And you're one of the transfer members of this team this year, so what have you noticed in this, your first year with the Salisbury program, coming over after spending a handful of years at another program?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that Coach Brohawn preaches here is just kind of like the family aspect. So the one thing that I've noticed is this is like the closest knit group of guys I've ever been a part of. I can count on them, and obviously the baseball level is a lot higher, even though it's the same division. So yeah, I would say family and just the talent that you're kind of surrounded with on a given day. All Americans, Gold Glovers.
And Coach, this is third straight year we've been here in Cedar Rapids, and there's not much that we haven't seen, but now we're going to get to see an elimination game in pool play, which didn't happen in 21 and 22. So what's the mindset of you, mindset of the team, as we go into a do or die situation against whoever we face tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I told the guys after the game that I don't want to say it's ever easy when you get here, but in the past 2 years we've run through pod play and then got to the championship series without a loss, and this is going to be a different story written, and it's up to these guys, And like I said, I always mention we have these 14 seniors, and I mentioned to them that there's no pressure. The ball's going to stop rolling whether it's tomorrow or it's next Wednesday. Just enjoy it and don't put so much weight on your shoulders while you're out there. And again, I'm looking forward to the challenge tomorrow, whoever we play, and I know these guys will respond well.
Jacob, you talked about the home run you hit in the sixth inning. Talk about the ball you hit in the eighth inning. You hit it to the deepest part of the ball field. What were you looking for on that swing? Anything different than the swing before?
No, just kind of having the same approach with seeing the fastball and kind of reacting to the spin. I up to that point, I'd only seen him throw those two pitches, but in a two-strike approach, I kind of choke up on the back, get a little wider, and just try to find barrel, and ball happened to fly out there. I wish I could have done a little more for my team in that moment.
Coach, talk about the relief staff. After you started bringing in relievers, they really started to lock down.
Yeah, no, they gave us an opportunity. I mean, you know, at the rain delay, I think it was 7-0. So you know, it didn't look too promising. But we came out of the rain delay with a lot of energy. Jacob put 2 on the board, and our relievers came out with 0-0-0-0. So they gave us an opportunity. We just couldn't string some hits together, couldn't put some balls in play. And again, you know, the strikeouts is what really stands out because, you know, at any level, you want them to field it, throw it, and catch it. You know, it doesn't do any good when we're carrying the bat back to the dugout without them having to do anything. So basically today, 5 2/3 innings, you know, we pretty much said, hey, you just need a pitcher and a catcher, and you'll get the job done. And then again, that's not good enough.
Any other questions for these guys? All right, I think that'll wrap things up, though. Thanks to you three, and best of luck tomorrow
All right.
to Salisbury and the Gulls.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.